get railed for this one later, but his cousin, Doug Jr., with us here this evening, and great to have them there supporting a couple of capers. One of them sits on the pole as we get ready to go. Hot Rod Lincoln and Brightman get the green flags. We're underway as they head down into turn number 1, and Brightman trying to get a run on the outside as they come off at turn number 2.
Down the backstretch, they go 2 by 2, starting to spread out here. Up front, though, you've still got the 34, and that is Sam Lincoln to the point.
Lincoln with an edge out through turns 1 and 2. Brightman battling back up on the outside as they hit turn number 3. Perry sits third, Cordeira fourth. Helmet rounds out the top 5 in the 77 as they come across to complete lap number 2. The 34 sets the pace by a half a car length. Brightman trying to squeeze in down on the inside. Perry is right there. He'll take over second. Cordeira fills the hole in real quick down the backstretch.
And Perry is in second. He closes in on Lincoln. Up front here, it's going to be Sam Lincoln continuing to lead into 1.
Down to the corner they come, and Perry putting a lot of pressure on the sophomore to Yarmouthport down the backstretch. Perry slides up the racetrack, takes a look to the outside as they hit turn number 3. Off of 4 they come and down to the stripe. It is Lincoln, Perry, Cordeira, Brightman, and Courtemanche, your top 5. Ouellette sits 6th, 7th is Souza, 8th is Cestodio, with Massa and Henriques rounding out the top 10. We are 5 laps into this one, and Perry's still working that outside lane, trying to get to the top of the leaderboard.
Perry continues to work, going down the backstretch here. He's going to have a run on Sam Lincoln up front. Sam Lincoln continues to run the bottom line and continues to lead here going into 1.
Cordeira right there in the fight in that white number 20 with the orange numbers. It's right up on the back bumper of Sam Lincoln. Perry trying to even up down into turn number 3. 7 laps up on the board. Perry working the outside. Dead heat at the stripe as they hit turn number 1. Lincoln trying to hold off. Now, when I say dead heat, I mean dead heat. 0-0-0 across the electronic timing and scoring at lap number 7. Perry edges out into 3 and 4. Lap number 8 sees a 0 sit atop the leaderboard.
Perry to the lead on the high line there, and he is going to go down the backstretch and inch out in front and take the lead from Sam Lincoln.
Off the corner they come. Perry still working that outside lane, not able to shut the door as Lincoln tries to hang on down to the inside. Cordeira sits right up on his tail. Brightman is 4th as they head down the back straightaway. 1 driver on the move. That is the 15 of Scott Cestodio, started 10th on the field. The 30 of Souza is 9th. He started 11th. Takes a look to the inside of the number 67 as they hit turn number 1.
4-time winner. You mentioned last week's winner. That is Scott Cestodio, and he is continuing to work here middle of the pack.
Trying to thread the needle as Ouellette gets kicked up to the 3rd groove. Cestodio in the center, Henriques on the inside as they come across the stripe down into turn number 1 they go. Meanwhile, the 77 of Courtemanche slides up underneath the 5 of Brightman. That is the battle for 4th off of turn number 4.
Cars 1, 2, and 3. Positions 1, 2, and 3 go single file, and the battle is between Courtemanche back there for 4th position. We're halfway home here in the Helgers South Coast Power Equipment Pure Stock Race.
A baker's dozen complete, a dozen laps remain, and the driver on the move continues to be Scott Cestodio. He has gotten by Ethan Souza and now settles into the 6th position. Closes right up on the 77 of Courtemanche, who could not take advantage of that inside lane, with Nick Brightman and Brightman going to work on Cordeira, trying to get back up on the podium.
And Greg Perry is going to continue to extend his lead down the backstretch over Sam Lincoln as we are coming to 15 laps into this 25-lap race.
Nick Brightman slides underneath the 20, taking a look to the inside as they cross the stripe, but Cordeira is able to shut the door one more time. Brightman knocking on the back doors. Trouble down off of turn number 4. The 24 goes around a flat right rear tire, and that is
Stephen Buckley.
Stephen Buckley going around as that right rear tire went down, and a wild spin for him and could see that tire rubbing up against the sheet metal on the right rear quarter panel, and that is quite literally what meant with the 34 of Sam Lincoln looking to pick up his second career win here tonight. Jared Cordeira is third, Nick Brightman fourth. Don Courtemanche rounds out the top five as they come off of turn number 4. Green flag unfurls. We're back underway down into turn number 1. Perry and Lincoln race off of turn number 2. Perry with a half a car length advantage. Down into 3 they go, but Lincoln up on the outside trying to even up, but it's Perry setting the pace at the stripe.
Perry will pace the field as we have a car off in the dirt in the back. Continuing green here, as here comes Cordeira as well for the battle for second position.
Jared down on the inside takes over the number 2 spot while Nick Brightman fills the hole down on the inside. Cestodio up into the 6th position. Here comes Henriques to the outside of Courtemanche, looking to take that spot away. 18 laps complete, 7 remain as they hit the stripe. Top 3 nose to tail battle for 4th now. The 15 of Cestodio down underneath Sam Lincoln. Lincoln backsliding on the top side has fallen to 5th.
Don't look now. Here comes Scott Cestodio up into the 4th position, last week's winner. As they come off 4, Perry continues to lead.
Down into 1 and 2 they go. Cordeira trying to close in the gap. Perry running his preferred line up top as they hit turn number 3. Trouble for the 26 as he goes around off of turn number 2. Caution light comes out. We're under yellow for the second time as Harold Holdsworth was able to get it rolling again, but the caution was quick that time, I believe it was. And well, what did he do when he got out of the car? He jumped up into the tower, worked with Pete Falcone for the rest of the call on that one, then got in the car and raced to the Neiman feature.
That sounds about right. He's certainly one for the gift of gab. As we see a little smoke coming out of a car up front there. That'll be
the 34 of Sam Lincoln. That's been doing that for weeks, but it only does it a little wisp, or a lot of wisp, under caution. He is not leaking anything, and trust me, the officials have looked that over and over and over. Field rolls off of turn number 4. We're back underway as they head down into turn number 1. A little door slapping happening down at the top of the field as they head off at turn number 2. Perry and Cordeira. Jared getting a good run up on the outside. They hit 3 and 4. They are wheel to wheel at the top of the field.
5 laps to go as Perry comes across the line. And right there, it's a battle for second. A hornet's nest in turn 1 and 2. The 5 car, that is going to be Nick Brightman to position number 2.
Cordeira got kicked up to the 3rd groove, and they bypassed him down low. Brightman 2nd, Cestodio 3rd, Lincoln looking for 4th as they head down into turn number 1. Mike Henriques right there as well. They come down the back straightaway. Cordeira trying to hang on up top as they hit turns 3 and 4. 3 laps to go this time at the stripe. It is all Greg Perry at the top of the field.
Greg Perry continues to stretch out that lead down in 1 and 2 and on the back stretch as they will come to the sticks in the air. 2 to go coming here.
Off the corner they come, and KJ waves the twirly twos as they come off the corner. As the battle right now is continuing for that 4th spot. Jared Cordeira up on the outside. Sam Lincoln down low with Mike Henriques knocking hard on the back door as they head down the back straightaway. White flag is out. Perry with a 4-car length advantage sets the pace. Cestodio trying to get around on the outside of Brightman down into turn number 1, but not going to happen that time. Down the backstretch they go. 3 and 4 for the final time. Greg Perry rolls off the corner, and Captain Fun is back in victory lane. 2nd place to the 5 of Nick Brightman. 3rd going to Scott Cestodio, with Jared Cordeira 4th and Sam Lincoln holding on for top 5.
Let's give a round of applause to our Helgers South Coast Power
Place here tonight. And Scott, a good run. Traffic, boy, was that a pain in the neck for you tonight?
Yeah, that was fun. I mean, running the outside, the car has not been good on the outside in weeks. And kind of with the setup, with the tire change and everything, it was rolling like the center, like really good. I was surprised how good it was.
Looked like you might have had a little bit for Nick towards the end, but he just shut the door right on you. Didn't give you much of a chance.
Yeah, he's doing what he's supposed to do. I burned up the right front tire pretty good coming, trying to get there. So good, solid 3rd place finish. Thanks Springville Memory Care, the Lambert family, Helgers South Coast Power Equipment, my whole family. Tim, my special tire guy, my brother, thank you. And that's it.
Congratulations, good third place finish. For second place for Nick Brightman. And Nick, it has been feast or famine for you. You've been here on the podium, or you've been fighting the gremlins in this car week after week?
Yeah, it's been tough. It's good to be here. I thought I had one getaway last week, but you know, I just tried to keep my cool, come back, and do it all over again. We're a little snug today. I really didn't have enough to win, but I'm glad we're here right now.
Second place is pretty good.
Better than being on the hook, right?
Yes, it is. I know you got some people you want to thank.
Yes, I want to thank everybody in my family for coming out tonight. My cousin Kent and Erin Bro Aspiden, they buy the tires every week for this. They made it out here today. I want to thank my dad, my brother, Mike, Leach Auto Body, Danny Cabral, LH Belanger and Son, Barry's Truck, Phil's Trailer, my nephew Kenny for helping me out, and anybody that's helped me. I mean, I couldn't do this without a lot of help, and I'm very grateful for all the help I get.
Great run for second place, Nick. A round of applause. Back in victory lane, ladies and gentlemen, Greg Perry. Greg, finally, your words, not mine. But, man, this thing was hooked tonight.
Yeah, it was going good. We finally found a good spring and shock setup for it, and just like to thank everybody that helped me. My buddy Rob, my buddy Joe, my mom, my girlfriend, my brother-in-law John, all my sponsors, Zumal Tree, Minuteman Landscape, One Way Recycling, Compact and Baylor, Chattersea Plumbing and Heating, Planet Auto, AT&T Auto Sales, and sorry if I forgot anybody, but I think that's about it. Thank you, everybody.
You're starting to get stronger as the season goes on. You're getting closer to that chase for the Cup. You got to feel real confident going into that now.
Yeah, I just take it one race at a time. It's like the car sometimes throws fits, and just for the last couple of weeks, it's been going good, and hopefully it stays like that.
Congratulations.